Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Do you ever feel like your mind is a browser with way too many tabs open? You're constantly jumping from one thought to the next, feeling overwhelmed, stressed, and just not calm. I've been there. We all have. In our fast-paced world, finding a moment of genuine, deep calm can feel like searching for a hidden treasure. But what if I told you that this treasure isn't buried on a deserted island? It's right inside you, and today, I'm going to give you the map. We're diving into the top 5 secrets for cultivating deep, lasting calm. These aren't just quick fixes. They're powerful practices that can fundamentally change your relationship with stress. So, if you're ready to close some of those mental tabs and find your inner peace, stick around. Let's get started. Our first secret might sound simple, but its power is profound. Mindful breathing. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Breathe. I do that all day. But are you really paying attention to it? Most of the time, our breathing is shallow and automatic, especially when we're stressed. Mindful breathing is about bringing your full, conscious attention to the simple, rhythmic act of your breath. It's the anchor that moors you in the present moment, pulling you away from the turbulent seas of anxious thoughts about the future or regrets about the past. Here's a simple technique you can try right now. It's called box breathing, and it's used by everyone from Navy SEALs to surgeons to stay calm under pressure. Imagine a square. You're going to inhale for a count of 4. Hold your breath for a count of 4. Exhale for a count of 4. And then hold the exhale for a count of 4. That's one box. Let's do a few rounds together. Find a comfortable position. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. One more time. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Can you feel that? Just a few cycles can lower your heart rate and signal to your nervous system that it is safe to relax. The secret isn't the breathing itself, it's the focused attention. By concentrating on the count and the physical sensation of air filling and leaving your lungs, you interrupt the cycle of stressful thoughts. Making this a daily practice, even for just 5 minutes, builds a new neural pathway for calm. Alright, moving on to our second secret, which is a game changer. Conscious disconnection. We live in a hyper-connected world. Our phones buzz, our inboxes overflow, and the siren call of social media is constant. This non-stop stream of information puts our brains in a state of perpetual alert. It's like trying to sleep with the lights on and music blasting. It's just not going to happen. Deep calm requires us to create pockets of silence. Conscious disconnection means intentionally setting aside time to unplug from all digital devices. I'm not talking about putting your phone on silent while you watch TV. I mean putting it in another room, turning off the notifications, and truly being present with yourself and your immediate environment. Start small. Maybe it's the first 30 minutes after you wake up or the hour before you go to bed. Use this time to do something analog. Read a physical book, stretch, sip a cup of tea, and just look out the window. Listen to music without checking your notifications. At first, it might feel weird. You might experience a bit of digital FOMO, fear of missing out. But push through that, and on the other side, you'll find a sense of spaciousness. Your mind, free from the constant ping of external demands, finally has a chance to slow down, process, and reset. This isn't about rejecting technology, it's about mastering it, so it serves you, not the other way around. True calm begins when you reclaim your attention. Now for our third secret, and this one involves getting out of your head and into your body. Movement as meditation. When we think of meditation, we often picture someone sitting perfectly still. But for many of us, especially when we're anxious, sitting still can make our racing thoughts feel even louder. That's where movement comes in. Moving your body in a mindful, deliberate way is an incredibly effective way to release stored tension and quiet the mind. The key is to focus on the physical sensations of the movement, rather than treating it as just another task to complete. This could be a gentle yoga flow where you sync your breath with each posture. It could be a walk in nature where you pay attention to the feeling of your feet on the ground, the breeze on your skin, and the sounds of the birds. It could even be something as simple as stretching at your desk. The goal is to shift your awareness from the mental chatter to the physical experience. Notice the stretch in your hamstring, the rotation of your shoulder, the strength in your legs as you walk. This practice grounds you in the physical reality of the present moment, providing a powerful antidote to anxiety, which often lives in the abstract world of thoughts. You're telling your brain, hey, we're here in this body right now. Everything is okay. Secret number 4 is a mental shift that can change everything: radical acceptance. This is the practice of acknowledging and allowing your thoughts and feelings to be exactly as they are, without judgment or resistance. So often, our stress doesn't come from the initial problem itself, but from our struggle against it. We get anxious, and then we get anxious about being anxious. We feel sad, and then we judge ourselves for not being happy. It's this secondary layer of resistance that creates so much suffering. Radical acceptance is about dropping the rope in this mental tug-of-war. It doesn't mean you have to like the feeling or the situation. It doesn't mean you're giving up. It simply means you stop fighting reality. You say to yourself, okay, I am feeling anxiety right now. It feels like a tightness in my chest and my thoughts are racing. I will allow this feeling to be here without trying to push it away. What's magical is that when you stop resisting a difficult emotion, it often loses its power over you. It can flow through you and pass, like a cloud in the sky. Fighting it is what keeps it stuck. This practice requires compassion for yourself. It's okay to not be okay. By giving yourself permission to feel whatever you're feeling, you create a profound sense of inner peace and resilience. Finally, our 5th secret for deep calm is to cultivate a gratitude mindset. This might sound a bit cliché, but the science behind it is solid. Our brains have something called a negativity bias, a throwback to our evolutionary past where we had to be hyper-aware of threats to survive. This means we're naturally wired to focus on what's wrong, what's missing, and what could go wrong. A gratitude practice is the conscious act of redirecting your focus to what's right, what you have, and what's going well. It's like a workout for your brain, strengthening the neural pathways for positivity and contentment. And it doesn't have to be complicated. Every night before you go to sleep, think of 3 specific things that happened during the day that you're grateful for. And I mean specific. Don't just say, I'm grateful for my family. Say, I'm grateful for the way my partner made me laugh today. Or I'm grateful for that warm cup of coffee this morning and the 5 minutes of quiet I had to enjoy it. The more specific you are, the more you'll feel the emotion of gratitude. This simple act retrains your brain to scan your world for the good, not just the bad. Over time, this shifts your default perspective. You'll start to notice more beauty, more kindness, and more to appreciate, which is the very foundation of a calm and joyful life. So there you have it, 5 powerful secrets to unlock deep, lasting calm. Let's recap. Mindful breathing to anchor you in the present. Conscious disconnection to give your mind space. Movement as meditation to get out of your head and into your body. Radical acceptance to stop fighting your own feelings. And a gratitude mindset to rewire your brain for positivity. Remember, finding calm isn't a what-time event, it's a practice. It's a series of small, intentional choices you make every day. Start with one of these secrets. Whichever one resonated with you the most, commit to trying it for just a few minutes each day this week. See how it feels. Building a life of deep calm is a journey, not a destination, and you've already taken the first step just by being here and learning. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. I hope you found these tips helpful. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe for more content on living a more mindful and peaceful life. I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. Which of these secrets are you going to try first? Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next video.